kidnapper sat on her knees and her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. It sounds like some sort of rape or something that they did. You know, chances are they could have raped her, but I digress. It doesn't really mention that. Oh, hey. Hey, witch. How about you go flying off? Skoo Dimberis Thumpish Leech. I wasn't ready. No, that was actually a pretty good movie. Despite the fact that it did actually have, like, the old-time effects and such. So that's what they do. So they do that until their limbs give out. That is so damn cruel. Such a shame we couldn't see a naked woman in this game, because this game has a habit of showing only naked men. Chances are the monster may appear, and that's the closet I'll have to hide in. That is just sick. So... That is such a sick torture. But it's kind of cool that we get to try him out. And by cool, I mean evil. Oh, jeez. That was a rat, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay, so we found one ore piece, so 2 more to go. And then we have to see whatever's up there. Is it literally a brute?
Ready. Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Yeah, not to mention you're the monster for torturing someone. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I don't really like the Saw movies, is that I don't believe torture is a justified way of
No, please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! Do anything! I'm innocent!
So we found our 5th orb, so let's try to see what this torture is. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They hadn't meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They couldn't make him forget again. So from my understanding, according to a flashback that I did actually watch again when I was editing the last session, is that not only do they actually, how should I say this? Not only do they actually torture their victims, but they give them amnesia just so they can forget. And just by from the previous flashback, he's like, my body remembers it even though I don't. That's just, jeez. This is definitely not It's a Gamer material, but I digress. I mean, if I play this game, then I'm eventually going to get a cult following, even though I'm not getting any views. is it just me, or was there, like, no body in here before? Could it be because I'm on a low sanity or something? Too bad I couldn't extract blood from that guy, but then again, it could be because my sanity is low. So, let's try to keep my sanity clear. Why does it sound like rain? Oh no, this is a saw. Oh god, don't tell me this is the torture I'm thinking of. Oh god, it is. Why? God, this game is already fulfilling my nightmares of torture. That is just... oh my god. Yeah, just imagine, you know, torture being an everyday job for you. So it's like, I'm bored, so I'm just gonna saw a guy from anus down to his head. Look at the bright side, I guess he will never pee again. The rapist... okay, so he was a rapist, so that's why he was actually... that's why he got this torture. In a way, I think I would say he would deserve it, but I don't really believe torture is a justified way of, you know, punishment. It just proves you know better. But then again, we're dealing with Alexander, who's an insane man, so I guess it works. Alexander... actually, yeah, Alexander hanged upside down. His tears... okay, anyway, the rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his leg had folded itself in the hip and wouldn't move any... I wasn't done reading that. So the gate covers the drainage pipe. Oh, and there's the other piece. Come on, pick it up. So did I get all ore pieces? This blood needs a vessel. Huh, okay, so I guess this rapist actually helped us. Blood cannot be reached. Find a way to lower the vessel to collect the blood. So I'm guessing whatever I need to lower down, I have to get from up the spiral stairs. Because clearly I don't really have anything here. And I don't think this room is actually helping me gain sanity. I think I'm losing it. Unless, of course, it's crystal clear. But yeah, this torture, that is like a nightmare. But for the fact it's done to a rapist, maybe I could care less about it. But at the same time, jeez. And you know, this is something that I would never bring up in one of my Let's Plays. But hey, I'm playing like a rated M game that really, you can't really release on game console. Okay, so since my sanity is crystal clear, that's why we don't see the body hanging, so... okay. Well, let's go up this spiral staircase. See what's up here. Oh, this is actually a pain to go up, I'm not gonna lie. And there's the picture of Alexander. Nice to actually be in the archives and study rooms again. So there's the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. There's Alexander, and when we have a low sanity, we see a different picture of him. So I guess we have to find some sort of rope or pulley or something while we're up here. Yeah, so meanwhile, he's sitting in his desk. I am sitting in my desk, watching this little bestiality picture, and then suddenly, ah! Stop it! You're ripping my limbs apart! Oi, can you tell that person to shut the hell up? I'm studying here. I mean, just imagine torture as an everyday job or something. I mean, that would be just sick. I mean, what would you think of that kind of job, Mr. Chair? Very bad. Very bad indeed. So, off you go. You son of a bitch! Okay. Could have sworn there was something here. Guess not. Move it, Mr. Chair. Saddy, it's a gamer, but I only support PewDiePie. What was that? Oh, nothing. Yeah, just leave me alone. Stop staring at my ass. Okay. Nothing. Note. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I have figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have very similar approach of to dealing with physical pain and terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance in restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected powers. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are therefore to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceeding by presenting him the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continuing with the actual act. That's actually really sick, really. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, you are sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, applying the pain in doses, if possible, with the breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once. Wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. You know, that's the funny thing. Frollo actually said a similar thing in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like try to, make the difference with the whipping different, because you want to make the new newer than the old, so that way the body doesn't adapt to it quickly. Which would be interesting to see how they actually whip Gale, or if they whip him multiple times or something from catching fire, but we'll get to that later. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vutae and saturate the blood to its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. That's so... God. So not only do they torture their victims, but they give them amnesia just so they can forget. Did I ever look in this? Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them. A demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. This is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home, Samuel, I shall perish. Yikes. So we got the strain. Let's take his genie lamp, so that way we can make 3 wishes. Okay, genie. Let's rub you. 1, 2, 3. Poof! Okay, genie. 1, I wish that I can do away with Alexander. Okay. And 2, I want to help Agrippa because I like him. Okay. And 3, I don't want any monsters chasing me once I get the blood. I can't really promise that because I never really played this game before, but okay. Your 3 wishes are my command. Oh, and I also wish for $1 million. Sorry, but only 3 wishes. Son of a bitch. So I guess we got what we need now. Oh, hey, Jerry. Because that's the start, so... The rapist was over... Wait, where was the rapist? The rapist was over here, I believe. Yeah, here we go. So, strain. Don't we have to, like, put it up there or something? Or do we have to connect the strain with the thing? There you go. So glass jar on a string. The glass jar has a string tied around it. You don't say! So, we got rapist blood. Chances are it might have AIDS. And apparently there's happy, joyful choir music that I actually got the blood of a rapist. Okay. So, glass jar of blood. So there you go, guys. I got all 6 ore pieces. Wait, 1, 2... Yeah, okay, yeah, 6. And then I got the jar of blood, the remains, and the poison. So, there you go. I actually got all items. Chances are I might be able to finish this game within this session. If I do, then that'd be freaking awesome, because in like a week I'm going to be getting rid of this laptop, so hopefully that's it. Hey, ah, damn it. Well, looks like Genie made my wish come true. No monsters. So let's get out of here. Jeez, and I actually thought the tortures in the choir was worse. My god, being put in an Iron Maiden. Spin on a wheel till your limbs break apart. The Brazzle Bowl. Sawn from anus to head, or hip, or I think it's like internal bleeding or something. I think that's what the torture is. Stretching your limbs, and what was the other torture? The other torture was impalation from the anus again. So apparently, I guess that room is used for rapists. I guess.
What happened to her?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to her. So I guess this room's pointless, so let's go talk to Agrippa and see what he says.
I see you have all the ore pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's target
Already did.
before attempting to mend the ore, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
I've already done it. I mean, here's the remains. Wait. Agrippa can't prepare the tonic himself. Do I have to, like, put it together myself? It can't be combined. According to the... No, the tonic has to be made with care, but where am I supposed to make it? Wait. Wait, it can't do anything directly into the blood. The substance needs to be purified first. How do you purify, like, rotten blood?
I see you have all the ore pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's target before attempting to mend the ore, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Don't worry, Agrippa, I'm working on it. It's just I need to figure out how to mix the ingredients together so that way I can save you. Okay, I'm not going back to the choir, I'm just gonna see what's in here. Okay, so there was nothing. I was just making sure I didn't need to mix ingredients in there. So I think I have to go back to the chancel again. So, let's go. Sorry, Agrippa, but can't talk right now. Heading straight to the chancel. The fear had begun to drown in him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of Wiganwell potion. I don't know how to say that name, so yeah. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost. I wouldn't disagree, since for one, it's empty. Okay. What the hell? Okay, so something's definitely different here. Just my heart is pounding. Shit, shit, shit. Shit! Oh, fuck! Sleep. I guess that's triggered to purposely get you. Oh my god. Oh my god. They killed me.
You bastards!